Do you ever feel like the busyness and stress of life is robbing you of inner peace and happiness? Does it seem like your days fly by in a blur of responsibilities, tasks, and emotions? Life takes us on an unpredictable journey filled with challenges that can throw us off balance. But even when facing the most difficult trials, we each have an inner place of deep calm within ourselves that we can turn to for guidance. Emile Dorian advises us, strong people alone know how to organize their suffering so as to bear only the most necessary pain. True peace comes from within, not from external circumstances. So even when challenges arise, you can choose to respond in a calm, centered way. You have the power to cultivate more peace, purpose, and joy in your daily life. Today, we'll explore proven strategies to help you reclaim your sense of peace. Together, we can make each day feel more meaningful, manageable, and serene. Our minds can sometimes feel out of control, like wild horses running away with our emotions. When anxiety or negative thoughts start spiraling, it's easy to get swept up in the frenzy. In those moments, we must remember that we have the power to steer our minds. Author Lennox Cornwell states, "We cannot get rid of our emotions. We can, however, manage them by changing our perception of them." Many of us feel powerless when emotions arise. There's a sense that feelings happen to us, and we have no choice but to let them run their course. We tend to believe our responses are automatic. When sadness, anger, or other emotions occur, we react based on expectations from our upbringing, cultural norms, or ingrained beliefs. But the truth is, you have more control over your emotions than you think. We can consciously choose how to relate to and express what we feel inside. Emotions provide insights, but we decide whether and how to act on them. With self-awareness, we can respond thoughtfully instead of reacting on impulse. Our emotional responses are mostly just habits that have been ingrained over time. We've learned to react in certain ways based on the responses that were encouraged and reinforced as we grew up. But our emotions are not set in stone. The way people express feelings varies greatly across cultures. This shows our emotional patterns are learned, not built in. With self-awareness, we recognize our programmed emotional reactions for what they are, conditioned habits, not unchangeable mandates. We can then consciously choose to relate to our emotions in healthier, more empowered ways. When you feel an impulse to react based on conditioning from your past, pause. Acknowledge that you have a choice in how you respond. If you react negatively, that is your own decision, not something forced upon you. In that moment of pause, you have the power to make a deliberate choice to respond differently, in a way that serves you better. By pausing and reflecting, you can take charge of your emotions instead of being ruled by them. With practice, we can cultivate this pause between an emotional trigger and our response. Then act in alignment with our true values, not just conditioned reactions. When you notice your thoughts racing or emotions spiraling, focus on taking some slow, deep breaths. Conscious breathing can anchor you back to the present moment. As we inhale and exhale deeply, we tune into the natural rhythm of life within us. This simple yet powerful practice of mindful breathing brings us back to your center, like a boat returning safely to harbor in a storm. Even a few minutes of deep breathing can calm emotional turmoil. Make mindful breathing your refuge when turmoil strikes. Keep returning to the anchor of your inhales and exhales. With patience and repetition, you can master your mind, one conscious breath at a time. Your breath is your transport to inner peace. As you consciously breathe in this moment, allow calm to ripple through your mind and body. Keep returning to this wellspring of tranquility within yourself. Trust its wisdom and let each mindful inhale and exhale return you to your calm center. Being calm is not a passive state. It is an active choice to embrace tranquility amidst life's storms. As an African proverb reminds us, smooth seas do not make skillful sailors. It is through weathering tumultuous seasons that we develop the resilience to bend rather than break in the winds of change. Resilience is nurtured by cultivating a mindset that turns adversity into an opportunity for growth. Every storm offers us valuable lessons if we approach hardships as catalysts for transformation. By reframing setbacks as a chance to tap into our inner fortitude, we discover that even in the bleakest circumstances, we have the power to rise above and choose calm from within. In the heat of conflict, our instinctive reaction may be to lash out impulsively in anger or dismay. But in that split second between impulse and action lies an opportunity to step back and choose a wiser path. Pausing mindfully allows us to witness our emotions rather than get swept away by them, opening space to respond with clarity and compassion. As Gandhi wisely said, "Speak only if it improves upon the silence." The words we use shape our reality and relationships. Speaking with empathy diffuses conflict and builds goodwill. It creates a peaceful environment that nurtures inner calm. Speak gently from the heart. Let your speech lift up others who are struggling, kindling hope instead of stoking anger. When we communicate compassionately, we cultivate tranquility in ourselves and make the world better. Our efforts to stay calm can be blocked by the illusion of control, the belief that we can dictate how life unfolds. Clinging to expectations leaves us upset when things don't go as planned. Real serenity comes from willingly letting go of trying to control what's out of our hands. Instead of demanding life stick to our agenda, we must adapt flexibly to circumstances. Stay centered in each moment, fully accepting what comes without needing it to be different. Then we can respond at peace instead of reacting with frustration. By loosening our grip on the uncontrollable, we open our hands to receive the gifts of each day. Surrendering the need for control allows us to adapt and simply enjoy the ride, awakening a profound sense of peace. As Deepak Chopra reminds us, in the midst of movement and chaos, keep stillness inside of you. Even in our hectic modern lives, it is vital we carve out moments of stillness to nourish the soul. Drink in the melody of birdsong, lose yourself in a breathtaking sunset, or feel tension melt away in a warm cup of tea. Find activities that inspire joy and create islands of calm amidst the bustle. Disconnect from the incessant demands of the outside world and travel inwards to bask in tranquil silence. Stillness replenishes our spirit and revitalizes our capacity for serenity, readying us to weather future storms. The journey towards inner calm requires us to awaken the stillness within, meet adversity with compassion, adapt to change, and nourish our spirit through stillness. But most importantly, it is a journey that reminds us of the remarkable resilience of the human heart. Let us know where you are in your journey in the comments below. The pursuit of calm is a lifelong voyage of self-discovery, urging us to master the storms that rage within and around us. To discover more on how to manage your emotions, watch this video next.